Moving into what happened with Microsoft yesterday, we had our usual, of course, Windows 11 updates. A little bit of a slack off in the number of vulnerabilities addressed, 41 compared to the 84 that were addressed last month. Chris did mention the ones that were known exploited, so I do have those highlighted in red here, and we identified those. Very interesting as far as what they talked about with known issues this month. Both of the bulletins for the older versions as well as the newest ones of versions of Windows 11 said no reported issues. So that Citrix issue that had been carried forward for many months, some of the other audio issues that have been carried forward for a couple of months, they are all dropped off of their KV articles, which was kind of interesting. They also said, just a generic statement, that this update includes a lot of security fixes without any details. In the chat session and Q&A, by the way, if you have any questions from us, please put them in the Q&A session so we have people on board here to answer those for you real time. There were some around, there was an out-of-band release that dealt with some of the net logon issues that they were having with Windows 11, and that was released back in the middle of April. There was some question around whether that was included in this cumulative update. So with only the statement that security issues were fixed, we don't really know. But generally, Microsoft does roll all of their out-of-band releases into the cumulative updates for the month. And so we hope that's addressed in here as well. But I did not see anything definitive anywhere that they were included in the cumulative update, but we're going to have to assume that they were. Moving to the Windows 10 side, again, still continuing to get updates, as Chris mentioned, until the last one coming in October this year. Same number of vulnerabilities addressed, the same 5, again, that were known exploited, also identified here in red for you. As far as the Windows 10 goes, there are still some known issues. Again, they did not resolve this Citrix issue that I had talked about earlier. It was in Windows 11 as well. They didn't call it out this month, but it is still specifically called out here in Windows 10. There were a number of things that have been fixed over the last couple of months, though, so that was good. So the number of known issues all around on Windows 10 and 11 have radically gone down as far as what Microsoft's reporting. Now, what you're seeing in the field may be a little bit different. There were some questions, for example, around DHCP and some other things over in the chat session that I was answering as well, where people were having issues there. As far as updates for Office go, there were 11 vulnerabilities addressed in the Office suite this month. This is the on-premise products, as well as the Mac updates as well. It was rated critical. There were a number of critical vulnerabilities that were addressed in there, so it was rated critical this month. So you definitely want to roll out your Office updates. The online versions, the click-to-run versions, had 2 additional vulnerabilities, so 13 as total. Interesting that all of these are related to remote code execution, so very similar in nature, I think, a lot of these vulnerabilities this month. But again, rated critical, so you want to make sure you get these rolled out. We did see SharePoint Server, 4 vulnerabilities addressed there. Microsoft rated this one as important. 3 versions of SharePoint Server still covered. There's the subscription edition, the Enterprise 2016, and of course SharePoint Server 2019 as well. So if you're obviously running any one of those, you want to make sure you get these included. But again, only rated important this month. No known reported issues on this side.